Former President Donald Trump had to give another deposition this week. This time, Trump is being sued by investors claiming fraud over a celebrity apprentice pitch for what ended up being a pyramid scheme. Oh, Donald Trump running or being involved in a pyramid scheme? No, you're kidding me, right? No. No, it's true. Bloomberg News reported on Thursday that investors are saying that they were defrauded by Donald Trump promises more than a decade ago. Now, the former president took about $8.8 million from a multi-level marketing company called ACN during the years of 2005 and 2015. Four anonymous MLM sellers are suing Trump, his company, and his family members, saying that their endorsements of ACN led them to lose thousands of dollars. So, pyramid scheme, right? So, let me give you some examples. One woman sunk at least $4,600 into the marketing company known as American Communications Network over the course of a year. You know how much she made from it? You're not going to be surprised. Not very much. About $38. Trump made nearly $9 million. She made $38. Unsurprising. Another plaintiff claims that in 2014, he had borrowed money from an ACN leader to pay the $499 registration fee. And then for months, attended dozens of meetings, each costing from $10 to $20, the lawsuit says. He'd also borrowed money from other colleagues to be able to fly out to multi-day conventions and large events that seemed to promise growth opportunities for ACN leaders. After months of trying to earn money, gave up, concluding that ACN did not offer a path to making any money in the future. Another plaintiff, unnamed, worked in fast food, and he was only able to pay the registration fee after using some lucky casino winnings. Great. He was able to pay the, $499 expense, registration fee, and all the other expenses to start selling this ridiculous video phone. That's what it is. They also paid for conventions and trainings, but saw no return on investment. And the final plaintiff, of course, mentioned in the lawsuit, is a mother who lost hundreds of dollars in time with her family attending meetings, workshops, and trainings. So again, that entire company, you're not winning with that company. You're actually losing with that company a lot. Total loser. By the way, again, this is for a video phone. Now, we have something like that now. Yeah, video phone. Now, Trump had claimed that, this phone, everybody's going to get it. It's going to be around for a very, very long time. These are tremendous phones. You're going to love it. And then immediately supplanted by the iPhone. So now, at the same time that he was hawking his scheme, Trump was running the Trump Organization along with his kids, and he and those children appeared frequently in ACN's videos and magazines, shown to what they call, by the way, the people who bought into this company, they're called independent business owners. Look, let me just say, for one, I feel bad for these people, obviously. But at the same time, there is a big part of me that is like, what are you doing falling for scams? Did you not do the research? Did you not look into this? Do you not see an obvious scam being obvious? I know I'm a bad person because it seems like I'm blaming the victim here. But at the same time, it's like, come on, guys. These things don't work. Pyramid schemes don't work. Any job that you actually have to pour money into in order to resell something? No. For another company, by the way, that is not a real job. Not a real job at all. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. I know. I'm a bad person for saying that. And look, Sonic Fear in the chat does say, scams target the most vulnerable and desperate people. And you know what? You're right. And I will absolutely get to that because I'll show you an example, right? But first, he and his family members, as I mentioned, were in these videos, right? And in the videos, Trump had made, according to the lawsuit, materially false and misleading statements, or lies, basically. And that's, yes, they were lies that were there to make ACN seem like a solid investment. The plaintiffs, believing Trump to be a successful and powerful businessman, and you can, of course, blame the apprentice for that, literally saved his career, saved him from going broke, bankrupt again. He's already been bankrupt many times. They assumed that he had done his research on the company and had backed it because it had a proven business model run by people he trusted. Well, he does like those people, and he did trust those people, but that's because he was getting paid. And nobody knew that Trump was getting paid by the CEO of ACN. Now, again, multiple investigations found that these investors had lost money. Let me give an example. The Montana Commissioner of Securities and Insurance concluded that on average, a Montana ACN investor paid about $752 to the company itself. In return, they got about $53 in compensation. In France, investigators arrived at a similar conclusion, saying only 1% of people recruited could claim a satisfactory income, while 99% either lose money or at best earn a monthly income of about $35. And the Maryland regulators mandated that Zoom Energy, that's with an X, LLC, an ACN-controlled entity that provides various services for sale, issued $510,361.89 in refunds to 1,374 customers in the state, according to records from the Maryland Public Service Commission. So now look, while that's going on and people are making at most like $50, somebody out here was making money, and it was the executives, and at one time, of course, Donald Trump. Photographs, video, and anecdotal evidence painted a close-knit relationship between the Trumps, the organization, and the men behind ACN. Trump, along with his kids, Ivanka and Eric, were photographed standing by ACN co-founders, the lawsuit says. However, since then, Donald Trump had distanced himself. Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder why. So now look, this deposition, and it is important, has been in the works for some time. Okay. But there were delays, lots and lots of delays. Trump was actually supposed to be forced to testify October 31st, but understandably delayed by the Hurricane Ian. However, he is going to finally testify. Now, the investor's lawyer claims that they intended to question Trump why he started pitching the company to viewers around 2008, calling it easy money without any of the risks most entrepreneurs have to take. Well, we all know the answer. He was paid to say that by about $9 million. It's the money, Lebowski. Of course, follow the money. Follow the money. But look, whether or not these people are able to get any sort of, restitution, restorative justice on what they had ended up, getting screwed out of, I don't necessarily know. I mean, generally, courts and are very pro-corporate. Then again, we are dealing with a very high-profile case, and there's tons and tons of video evidence of Donald Trump, saying how great this company was and how smart you need to be to invest it, and using his platform, his public platform, to be able to convince and con these people into, spending their hard-earned money to try to make some money. They didn't know that there was payments going on behind the scenes. They didn't know that Trump was just really close to the CEOs and the executives of this company. They didn't know all that information. They thought, oh, it's Donald Trump. You must believe in this because he's very rich. It was just another scam, like always. Because when it comes to Donald Trump, there's a big lesson here. Anything related to Trump and Trump himself, there's always a scam. There's always an angle where Trump is going to try to enrich himself. If you're smart, then you would avoid him and anything he says and tries to sell you. Unfortunately, like half the country, at least when it comes to the voters, are still buying into his scams.